YouTube, what is going on, my boys? It's been a little minute. It's your boy Don Dada. You know what I'm saying? If I look unfamiliar, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Don Dada. I ain't made a YouTube video in so long. I've been enjoying my my early ass whooping. I've been in Cancun chilling, making music, working out. I'm about to leave to Vegas in a couple hours. I'm about to leave for the airport in 2 hours, and the predictions actually lock in 22 minutes. So this is a last second. Yeah, this is the last second. Like, no cap. Like, this is a last second little match. You know what I'm saying? The first match is in 20 minutes. So we're going to do these predictions. Now, I can't remember how I did the one last year, but yeah, I haven't been talking to people, even any of my friends. You know, I told Austin, like, good luck, bro. Don't fucking choke. I hope Kenny does really well because I want Kenny to win as well. I want Thieves or FaZe to do really well. I'd be cool if whoever wins. I don't really care who wins, but I want my boy Kenny to at least make it to Sunday. Maybe make another finals run. That'd be lit. Or FaZe to close it out. I think Austin, he deserves another ring. I think that'd be lit. But yeah, let's get right into it. I don't really waste too much time on the intro because we're on a 20-minute time constriction. So hopefully Frank can add like some clips or something of each team or whatever. I don't really want to go too in depth. But yeah, let me get into it. Let's get 1K likes for the YouTube return, man. I've been BSing a little bit. I ain't gonna cap. Not Enough is dropping tonight or on the 16th. Whenever y'all see this video, hopefully y'all see this video immediately. So yeah, first series. Let's do a first series. First series, Subliners versus Rocker. I opened up my Twitter app and I saw some clip saying New York is absolutely frying. Hydra's MVP. Kismet's really good. Caesar is very, very good. I feel like this New York team, me personally, they were our hardest matchup all year. Like, they were the hardest team to play in the game because their AR, Caesar doesn't scam at all, pretty much. So if you're just forcing plays, Caesar's going to eat you up alive. And then if you're not forcing plays, Hydra's still going to eat you up alive. Kismet is going to do what he needs to do at important clutch game-winning moments. Or he might even take over. If Kismet's taking over, it's super over. And then Priesta, I feel like he has games where he like doesn't play well, but it's Priesta, bro. Like, I've been playing with and against Priesta since IW. Like, that kid is godlike, bro. Like, I saw he went like 3-19 in a finals map, but like, that kid's godlike, bro. I'm telling you. Like, he's always playing for the win. He sets pace. He's very unselfish. He's a great player. So I got them probably 3-1. Honestly, I'll give Rocker a game. Attach at Champs, great player. Bance is also a great player. Bance on maps like Mercado, Hydro, very Hotel as well. I feel like those three maps suit Bance's playstyle very well, and he's a very smart player. The only way this series can get close, or I think Rocker can make a run if Cammy is frying, because Cammy has that in him. Cammy was a top 3 player in Cold War, so you know what he can get into his bag. When he's in his bag, he's disgusting. So it's really up to them. I think Fame is also a very solid player. Fame is not bad at all. I just think they're playing the champs and they're playing the MVP and they're outmatched, honestly. Next match, let me just do this. Optic. Okay, so I was thinking about this when I was just doing some cardio. Optic versus Breach. I think Breach isn't very great right now. I'm not gonna lie. Or just from what I remember playing in scrim, I don't think they're that good. I haven't scrimmed them with Snoopy. But the reason why I think they match up better versus Optic than you would think is because Awakening, I feel like Awakening used to fly around. Like, even in Vanguard, he was like he wasn't like a slow player, but like he locks down position. So Optic play at like a very high pace to where I feel like if you just camp with an AR very hard versus Optic, you can kind of eat them up. Like, even if you guys pull this up, Frank, you can insert the clip. We went game 5 versus Optic, and I was kind of fucking them up a little bit because I was just holding my positioning and just letting them make and force plays. So that's why I feel like Optic's not issue is, but when they're playing at a high speed and it's going their way, they're unbeatable. But when you play teams where they got a player that can play at that pace and then they got a player who can stop you from playing at that pace, that's how you beat it. So Boston, they had that Snoopy kid. Apparently his movements godlike. He can run around like Shotzi can. So boom, that's pace. Trimp also sets pace. And then you got slow ARs to support them. You know what I'm saying? But I do think Optic have Dashy. Optic have Shotzi. They have superstar talent. Hook is a superstar talent. And they got Ghosty just doing his job. I think Optic will end up clutching up in Search, especially. They're much better than Boston at Search. And yeah, I just feel like this series might be a little close. It might be a little closer than expected. I'm gonna go Optic. Okay, these two matches are a little more interesting. Well, this one match. This is the only. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm picking FaZe 3-0. I know Surge match up well versus FaZe, and they have in the past, but I think FaZe have just been playing so well. I think they were better than New York last tournament, and they just choked. I think FaZe come out, they handle Surge, and they set their eyes towards the next round. Honestly, I don't feel like there's much to talk about. Like I said, I haven't seen Surge play, but we played them last. I just know how they've been looking recently, and I think all the players on Surge are great. Sib is fantastic AR. Pred, top 3 SMG in the game. Lamar is great, good enough to win. Mac is really good. I just think the way they mesh as a team is not working for them right now, and I think they know that after this tournament, they're not going to be a team. So it's just like, I think they might win a series in losers. They may get like top 6, but I just don't see them beating FaZe. I think FaZe is the best team right now. I think all FaZe have to do is play Respawn how they did at Major 5 and play S&D a little bit better and not choke a 5-2 lead, and they win. Not too much to say. FaZe, we'll talk about FaZe later on. We don't need to talk about that series too much because, yeah, 15 more minutes. Okay, so this series is interesting. I really want Thieves to win because I want Kenny to make it far. I'm there to spend time, enjoy the game, but spend time with my friends. Kenny's like one of my best friends. Spend time with my girlfriend. Just have a good time. So it would be better if Kenny wasn't depressed and losing. So I want Kenny to win. I just think from when I was playing, Toronto is in much better form than Thieves, and I feel like Toronto are the favorites in this match. Okay? I feel like Toronto are the favorites in this match, but I want Kenny to win. Okay? I want Kenny to win. So I would go 3-2 and they just pull it out somehow, okay? That's me being realistic. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing a bracket and I'm choosing some bias in it, but I'm telling y'all, if I was you know what I'm saying, no bias, I would probably go Toronto. I think Toronto have been playing better. I think Scrappy got slammed kind of for his standard last event. And what they get, top 3 or top 4? I can't remember what they got, but they were looking decent. And Scrappy wasn't playing that well. I think Hixie it was a little shaky for a bit, but I think he kind of evened out. And I'm proud of how Hixie has been playing. Kleenex, I voted for him top 10 player Vanguard. He's a top 10 player in Cold War. Kleenex, one of the most underrated players in the game. He's a great submachine gun. So like I said, Toronto would be my favorite in this match, but I want the Thieves to win. My boy Ken. I don't want him to be depressed. Okay. With that being said, the very next round, they're getting slammed a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I got FaZe beating the Thieves. Thieves might win the first map, and then FaZe lock it the fuck in and just slam them. Yeah, I picked FaZe to win Vanguard champs. I'm picking them to win this one. I just think they're due. They've been choking. Don't choke, Austin Slasher. I'm looking at you, Liddy Coat. You need to ice up, baby. You've been sitting in hills. You've been holding irons. I need you back against the wall. You up 5-2? Can you just get a 3? Do something. You know what I'm saying? Do something. All right, now I'm going to have fans attacking you. I'm trolling, okay? Austin, you know, shout out to FaZe. They let me play at their facility. Austin is, I really respect him as a player and as a friend. As a man, as a nice young man. You know what I'm saying? What is he, like 30, 33 now? As a nice young man. You know what I'm saying? So ice up, baby. Don't let them slam you. Don't let Draza slam you. If you do, I'll be happy anyways because I want Kenny to make it far, and I don't want Kenny to be depressed, okay? But I just think FaZe are the better team. I bet. We'll talk about, yep. I think FaZe is the better team. I think they have a better map pool. Yeah, I think they're just better right now. Optic versus Subliners. Bro, I'm going to go 3-0. I'm going to go New York Slam. New York Slam. I ain't going to lie. New York Slam Fest. I'm not going to cap. I think New York matches up so well versus Optic for some reason. I remember there was one point, I can't remember what stage it was, but we needed New York to 3-0 Optic, and then we needed FaZe to beat Optic the next day. And from my point of view, I'm like, it's chalk, bro. Ain't no way New York's about to just This is when Optic was playing well, by the way. Bam, 3-0 Optic, like smoke fest, and then Optic beat FaZe the next day. So we didn't make winner's bracket anyways, but it was just like, I don't know what it is. I just feel like they match up very well. I feel like this is a bad matchup for Optic. I feel like they can't. I feel like New York control the pace so well because Hydra's been playing so well. And I also think Caesar, I don't think his stats are anything special or like he's like going off, dropping 40s. But I think the way he's playing his role is very underrated. I think Caesar is a top 5 AR. I think Dashy's also a top 5 AR. But I just feel like Dashy might, I don't know. I feel like Dashy might go a little more rogue than Caesar. And I think Caesar just enables his players a little bit more. Maybe, I don't know. This is just from what I just feel like that's why New York control the pace so well. And I feel like they're going to eat them up. Pause. I feel like they're going to eat them up. Winners finals, I'm going to go FaZe 3-2. Game 5 S&D. The 2 grand finalists head to head. This is FaZe in New York. It's FaZe New York. Yeah, in my opinion, it's FaZe in New York. I'm trying to envision the maps. I don't think the vetoes. It's just gonna come down to who shows up and who plays well. And I feel like FaZe were outplaying them. They just gotta clutch up in search. They have to clutch up in S&Ds. And I don't mean clutch up in S&Ds like how there was one event. Was that the Pro-Am or not the Pro-Am? Columbus where Abizi was 1v4, and I don't know. We're not going to beat New York. I said where. They're not going to beat New York by 1v4 in them and 1v3 in them at champs, bro. Like, that's just, they need to be letting Abizi work first bloods. The other people making plays. Simp was playing fantastic last tournament. I saw some coach poll or whatever that he was voted a top 5 sub in his game. Isn't that crazy? People didn't give Simp credit all year. And he's still voted by the coaches or whatever who voted for that poll a top 5 submachine gun player. So that just shows you how much firepower they got on their team, and they just got to clutch up. Okay, how much more time do we got? We got 9 minutes. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so Surge have a tough bracket. The loser of this play the loser of. That's a tough bracket. Okay, so Surge top 8. Surge top 8. Surge. Damn, this is a tough bracket. Okay, so this match is very important. If you lose this, you drop down to this. This is crazy. This is a very tough. This first series is very important. Whoever loses this series might get chalked up quick. But I'm going to go Toronto 3-1. Surge back against the wall. They got to fight. They got to win a map. Maybe Surge win a map versus FaZe too. I got Surge winning 2 and 6 map count. Go home. Toronto's a better team. Toronto, I think, are a top 4 team. I just feel like at champs, if they lose a close series versus Thieves or if Thieves lose a close series versus Toronto, I just feel like Surge, that's just a tough bracket. This is the very much easier side of the bracket than this side. I'm not going to lie at all. Rocker versus Boston. Isn't Rocker? I'm going to go with veteran over whatever Boston got going on at champs. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to go vet, even though it was fuck Minnesota for a large part of this season because we were in competition with them. I think Attach is a vet, Dance is a vet, Cammy is a vet compared to Boston. Yeah, I'm going Rocker. I'm going veteran at champs. Maybe a close series. Boston get top 8, Rocker win a series. So top 8, Boston and Seattle. Thieves versus Rocker. I'm going Thieves. They've been beating up on Rocker all season. I'm gonna give them a 3-0. Thieves, if Thieves drop to right here, they need to they're gonna be locked, dominate Rocker, and just have a good shot. Versus this match. Optic versus Toronto at COD Champs. I'm gonna go Optic. 3-2. I feel like Optic gotta fight back. What did they get top? Did they get top 12 last tournament? I'm pretty. Did they? They get top 12 last tournament? I can't remember that well, but they didn't look. They got slammed by Florida. They gotta fight back. Okay. I think Toronto is the better team. But it's champs, and I feel like they're going to be locked. Shotzi and Hook won the champs, even though it was online. I think they're going to be locked. I think they're going to do their thing. I think Toronto is better at search. I think Toronto is much better at control. So I think Optic's just going to have to dig deep and just steal one of those searches to win this series, honestly. Optic versus Thieves, man. Oh, man. Optic versus Thieves, man. Thieves, I don't know what it is. That boy Quavo Kenneth, that boy Samuel, Octane, Envoy. Envoy is super underrated. I feel like I haven't talked about Envoy at all. Whenever I've talked about Thieves this whole video, I just say, I want Ken to win. But Octane, Octane is a top 3 AR in this COD. I think Octane was better at this COD than Vanguard. He was good at both. Octane's gross at this game. Envoy, top 10 sub, top 5 sub in this game. Whatever. I would have to think about it to say he's top 5 guaranteed. He's probably top 5, honestly. In my opinion, Kenny's probably been their worst player in this game, honestly, and that's my boy. But like his teammates are gross, and I feel like he just showed Kenny is normally their best player versus Optic, so this is just a great matchup for them for some reason. And I just think Thieves are gonna slam them pretty good. They might lose a search. I feel like Thieves' search is a little inconsistent at times. Maybe we'll see them like be locked for champs, but yeah, I think Thieves are gonna win this. I think the matchup is just in their favor. And one thing I will say, if Optic win this, they slay the Thieves boogeyman, Optic might win the whole shit. Honestly, they might. But I got Thieves winning. Eliminate. This is losers finals. I'll go New York. I'll go New York 3-2. I feel like New York is better at search. They're just as good at hardpoint, if not better at some maps. And I feel like Thieves might have them in control, but I feel like Thieves' control has been a little bit shaky recently. Like I said, I don't know how these teams look in scrims, because clearly I've been in Cancun. I'm a shitter. I've been in Cancun not scrimming. So I would definitely have a much better outlook to see how informed these teams are. So I'm kind of going off of like when I played, which is like 2 weeks ago. That's a long time in COD, you know what I'm saying? In these 2 weeks, for all I know, Surge might be a top 4 team for all I know. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Kenny, the Thieves, they get top 3. And that's a good weekend. I think they won an event. They could be satisfied with a top 3, and an event win this year is a good year, and then they could take it from there and then enjoy the rest of their, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the rest of their trip. Sunday, I think it's gonna be FaZe subliners. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's gonna be FaZe subliners, and I think FaZe are gonna win it, man. Was it best of cheeses? 5 wins. I think FaZe are gonna win this 5-3. I think it's gonna be close. It's gonna be a close series. It's not gonna be. FaZe might come out and win the first 3, and then subliners win 3 straight type shit. Like I don't want to. I just feel like if I pick 5-4, the odds of that happening is so much less than 5-3. But I feel like it could easily be 5-3 or 5-4. It's one of those two. 5-3 or 5-4. 5-3 or 5-4. I'm gonna go 5-3. I'm gonna go 5-3. FaZe. They do what they're supposed to do. They handle business. Like I got 2 minutes left to lock it in. How do I lock it in? Say predictions. I'm gonna have FaZe handling business. It's time for them to clutch up. Legacy wise, Austin with 2 rings, top AR, one of the best ARs ever. Sempa, BZ, Cell. This is a very important championship for them. They can just move. I feel like right now, if you want to give it to them, they're in the GOAT conversation. But I'll still take the OGs over them. Honestly, I would, just because of how long they did it. I think it's harder to win now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say 10 times harder, but I think it's much harder to win now, even though it's less series. I think Pat like to use the argument that, oh, you played 3 series and you won a tournament. Yeah, it is less series, but it's versus much better teams in my opinion. Back in the day, you had a pool play where, like, if I was on a top 3 team in AW, and when we were playing teams in pool play, it was just warm-ups. Like, we're just beating up on teams to just lock it in for the actual winners bracket. Now, you got to just lock it in for winners bracket. Like, you just skip the whole beating up on bad players and bad teams. Yes, you do lose out on the element of what if those bad teams show up one day and they knock a good team out randomly. Yes, you do miss out on that, but you got to be locked instantly. Like, you used to be able to warm up at events, like, kind of. Look. Hold on, why is it not working? Okay, first round, Thieves got to just beat Turn if they want to beat Toronto, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, first round, I'm playing, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So this is very important for the GOAT conversation. Like, if you get, wait, how many rings they got? They got 2, I think. They got Black Ops 4 and Cold. If Simp and Abizi have 3 rings, bro, like, they're top 5. They have to be. They have to be top 5. So this is like and they still have, even if they get second, they're still up there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, if they win this one, they're top 5, bro. You got to give it to them, bro. So this is just, I feel like that's really on the line. Like, if New York win, they just win, and that's lit. They were probably the best team of Modern Warfare 2 because they won 3 chips in Modern Warfare 2. That's a dominant year. That would be a dominant year. But I'm just saying, legacy-wise, I feel like the legacy-wise people is FaZe, Optic and Thieves. Like if Sam got another ring, that'd be crazy. If you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So I want to see stuff for people's legacy, and that's what I'm going for with this bracket. I want Slasher to get a second ring. I just want to see how things pan out. You know what I'm saying? But whoever wins, I really don't care. I'd rather me be there and fucking win. I'm sitting here watching. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing. I'm sitting here making a pick 'em when I should be. You know what I'm saying? So next year, bro, I was thinking about this. I'm like, bro, I missed champs 3 years in a row. I am awful. So anyone who gets offended by my pick'ems, if any player, first of all, the tournament's literally starting right now. So they shouldn't even see this. And if you did get offended, I didn't even make it to tournament, bro. So I'm a shit stain. Don't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? This is just my video, and this is what I think is going to happen. So, yeah, I just let my food go cold because I just randomly made this video. I'm going to get up out of here. I got to finish a couple things. I got to leave for the airport in 2 hours. And, yeah, I'm going to watch this first match. And, you know, get ready to enjoy my little Vegas trip, man. Hopefully I make some money at the casino. But, yeah, 1K likes for the YouTube return, man. I appreciate it. Much love. Y'all be easy and have a great day. Great night. Whatever the case might be. I'm out.